On the last part, Vegeta immersed himself in the arts of Yardred spirit control under the tutelage of Goku, mastering the elusive instant transmission technique. Meanwhile, a familiar proposition came to Beerus' planet. Champa, ever the instigator, arrived once more, suggesting a tournament of a momento scale for the coveted Super Dragon Balls. With Goku's absence in the realm of the living, the task of assembling a formidable team fell upon Vegeta's shoulders. In a world where Majin Buu was also killed, his options were starkly limited. Yet with the seasoned warrior Piccolo as his first recruit, a glimmer of hope flickered. However, the roster remained incomplete until Gohan, sensing the gravity of the situation, emerged as the unexpected hero, offering his formidable strength to their cause. Vegeta's cunning negotiation, leveraging Bulma's vast wealth, secured the allegiance of Android 18, while Monaka was the fifth and final addition. The tournament commenced, with Android 18 exhibiting her prowess, dispatching both Frost and Botamo. However, Frost resorts to underhanded tactics, poisoning her and forcing her withdrawal. However, Jaco unveils Frost's scheme, leading to 18's rightful reinstatement into the fray. Piccolo now faces off against the hulking metal behemoth Vegeta, the outcome of which hung precariously in the balance. How will the rest of this tournament go down? Well, these are questions we will answer today on Dragon Ball Super. Vegeta loomed in the arena. He was a force to be reckoned with. Even Super Saiyan Vegeta had slightly faltered against his might in the original canon of events. However, events take an unexpected turn, one orchestrated by Piccolo's strategic foresight. Champa, accustomed to bending the rules to his advantage, found himself throttled by Beerus' refusal to create a modified arena for Vegeta. Now, with the freedom of flight at his disposal, Piccolo soared beyond Vegeta's reach, channeling the energy for his signature technique, the Special Beam Cannon. Champa's protests echoed futilely as Piccolo unleashed the devastating attack, the concentrated beam piercing through Vegeta's formidable defenses, propelling the metallic titan out of bounds. As the dust settled, the next challenger steps forth, Kaba, the Saiyan warrior from Universe 6, ready to test his mettle against Piccolo's resolve. Without Vegeta in the ring to guide Kaba, Kaba would never tap into his full potential and ascend into the formidable Super Saiyan form. Despite Kaba in his base still being slightly superior to Piccolo in terms of strength, Piccolo was a tactician who had insane versatility. With no inclination to impart the secrets of the Saiyan transformation, Piccolo's ingenuity proved to be the decisive factor as he utilized his regenerative abilities and elongated limbs, weaving a web of strikes, confounding Kaba at every turn, sending Kaba hurtling out of bounds, securing his triumph. Universe 6 has only one fighter left, while Universe 7 maintains a full complement of 5. Victory seemed all but assured. However, the emergence of Universe 6 final combatant, the legendary assassin Hit, cast a shadow of uncertainty over the arena. Piccolo eyes Hit with a steely resolve, recognizing the formidable challenge that lay ahead as he braced himself. However, Hit's blinding speed still left Piccolo reeling, unable to anticipate the assassin's lightning-fast strikes. With effortless precision, Hit dispatches the Namekian. Android 18 meets a similar fate, her abilities falling short against Hit. Gohan, the third combatant to enter the arena, wasted no time in unleashing his full power, ascending into his Super Saiyan 2 form. Recall that Okai never did the ritual on Gohan in this version of events. Gohan charges forward, his movements a blur of intensity. Even in his enhanced state, Gohan still found himself outmatched by Hit in terms of both speed and strength. Hit, seemingly unimpressed, reluctantly withdrew his hands from his pockets, acknowledging the need to exert himself very slightly against Gohan's assault. In the face of Hit's overwhelming superiority, Gohan found himself akin to a helpless fish, struggling against the currents of fate. As Hit's devastating blow landed squarely in Gohan's gut, a cry of pain tore from the Saiyan's lips, his strength faltering as he stumbles backwards, dropping to one knee in a moment of anguish. Clenching his teeth in frustration, Gohan grappled with the realization of his own limits. Was this truly the extent of his power? Yet, amidst the chaos of battle, a familiar voice pierced through the haze of doubt. Vegeta's words of encouragement reverberated in Gohan's ears, a rallying call to tap into the indomitable spirit of the Saiyan race. With newfound determination coursing through his veins, Gohan rose to his feet, albeit shakily, his resolve unyielding. In an eruption of energy, Gohan's aura transformed, a shimmering fusion of bluish-yellow hues enveloping him. This was no ordinary Super Saiyan 2. It was the fabled Super Saiyan Rage form, a manifestation of righteous fury and unbridled power, akin to the transformation witnessed in Trunks during the Future Trunks saga of Dragon Ball Super. A flicker of surprise briefly illuminated Hit. However, a smirk of satisfaction suddenly curls upon his lips. In an instant, Hit vanishes from Gohan's sight, leaving the Saiyan momentarily bewildered. Confusion clouded Gohan's mind as he scanned the arena for any sign of his elusive opponent. Without warning, Hit reappears, his fist crashing into Gohan's gut once again. The force of the blow sending Gohan hurtling backwards, his body skidding across the arena floor until he barely manages to catch himself on the edge. Perplexed and reeling from the onslaught, Gohan struggled to comprehend the turn of events. His training had honed his speed to unprecedented levels. He should have easily surpassed Hit by now, yet the truth dawned upon him with chilling clarity. Hit harbored a hidden ability, one that transcended mere physical strength. However, Gohan had no knowledge of what that was. Hit possessed the formidable ability of time skip, thus rendering the Saiyan's newfound speed irrelevant in the face of such a profound advantage. In his ignorance, Gohan had just become a helpless target. Therefore, despite Gohan's valiant efforts, his newfound endurance and speed posed a mere inconvenience to Hit, who effortlessly countered every move with practiced ease. Though Gohan's determination lent him a brief respite, it was ultimately in vain. Exhausted and battered, Gohan collapses, his body unable to withstand the relentless assault. A solitary bead of sweat trickled down Hit's brow, a testament to the unexpected challenge that Gohan had presented. Despite emerging victorious, Hit couldn't help but acknowledge the Saiyan's formidable strength. If only Gohan had been aware of Hit's time-skipping technique, the outcome might have been markedly different. With Gohan vanquished, Vegeta steps forward, his expression a mask of confidence. Thanks to his encounter with the Galactic Emperor, Vegeta had gleaned valuable insight into Hit's technique. With a smirk, Vegeta ascended into his Super Saiyan Blue form, a dazzling aura of power enveloping him. As the battle commences, Vegeta wastes no time in asserting his dominance. He anticipated Hit's every move, countering with precision and finesse. Despite Hit's attempts to leverage his time skip, Vegeta remained unfazed, his relentless assault pushing Hit to the brink. But Hit was not one to be underestimated. With a subtle shift in strategy, he pushed his time-skipping powers to new heights, extending the duration from mere fractions of a second to a half-second interval. In that fleeting moment, the tides of battle shifted as Hit regained his footing and launched a devastating counterattack. As Vegeta briefly falters under Hit's sudden increase in power, this is where we'll leave off for now. Will Vegeta find the strength in him to combat Hit's evolved time skip, or will the tournament end here? Well, these are questions we'll answer in the next part on Dragon Ball Super.